Hello everybody, I am just not good. I have been looking for a long time for a method to play music in my stream. Searching the internet and in forums, you get different results from different people, but searching in the forums with a lousy search engine is just really bad. Not knowing the phrase to look for to use as a search is also complicated. I searched for weeks and watched videos and found no answers. I watched one video labeled as media source audio setup, but the person showed how to load a video. It wasn't what I want. Looking for a way to just play music during a live stream, and I found a few suggestions, but I didn't want to set up a long playlist to go through them randomly. While playing a game, let's say a fight starts, you want some mood music. You want a fast-paced song to go along with the fight. Just like the background in movies when they have a car chase scene. I already had a method of switching to another scene that had the music. But if I needed something in my main season, just my main scene just temporarily, then it would interrupt the music and the flow, and you'd have a transition and everything would be out of sync. So there are solutions with hardware and software to play the music, but I didn't find any that were complicated or time to learn new software or money. But I did find this, because I do use Touch Portal already to switch to scenes and to add content. I tried repeatedly to get the music to play. Then I discovered something on Touch Portal in OBS that I didn't know before. So I thought I'd share with you. I have my main scene down here on the left, under scenes. It's my first scene, and I left it named scene for lack of anything better. And I started to add a lot of scenes for special effects, voices and graphics coming up when things happened in the game that I was playing. But I wanted to keep my main scene intact and play music, and then still be able to go over and do that graphic in my main scene. I couldn't find a way to make that possible. So this is what I did find. I have the main scene. I use this nested scene under games, and under that, that's where I put all my things like the webcam and everything else. The followers, the alerts, and all these different things, the number of viewers. I have a text display of the time in game, and I currently have my display turned off so that we don't get that long view of the monitor, the display capture. But what I did is I put in one of my music sources, and I made it not visible, because I found on Touch Portal there's a way to make it visible, which I hadn't found before. So this is what I did. I created a media source in my nested games. I used the existing one that I already created with the scene that's playing music. Let's go with song 17 this time. And you can see or hear that it immediately starts playing. So you make it invisible. And I just to put it down on the bottom for now. Then what you do is you take Touch Portal. Here are the scenes with just the music in them. They correspond to the music scenes here, like this one. You have the nested game and you have the music, and it automatically plays when you go to it. And again, I didn't want that. So we'll go back to the nested games. And now you can see there's no music playing at the moment. So what we can do is let's see. Let's create a new button. And we'll just call that Music 17, for lack of anything better to do. Then what we want is an if statement. So we come down here and touch Portal. We click if statement. And the first thing we do is we ask if this button state, because it starts default as off. So if this is off, then what we want to do is we want to show the source. We go down to the OBS section. And if I can remember, because I have no... Where did it go? Oh, gee. My memory is completely shot. Where did it go? Oh, for crying out loud. Whoops, went right past it. Source visibility. I apologize, I have absolutely no memory. Short-term memory is gone. We do show. We come down here to find my nested game scene. And then we look for Music 17 MP3. We put that into the if statement. Then on my touch portal, I change the icon to show whether the music is on or off. So I start with a default of off. So if this button is off, we now want to, let me see, go up to, memory is gone again, toggle button state. Whoops, no. Change button state to on. I prefer to have it to be visual so you can see it. We go into the logic again. We now put in an else statement. So if this button is on, we now want to hide that scene. So we go back to OBS, source visibility, turn it to hide. For scene, we go back to our nested games and go back to Music 17, and then we put that under the else statement. And then we go back to wherever that is, change button state to off. So if it is off, we show the music, which should start the music. We set it to on, so that the next time we press it, it comes down here and it will hide it, and thereby turning it off. And now we want to change the button graphic. So we go under visuals, change button visuals. We change the icon to the on. Whoops, wrong one. To the on music. Put that into the first one. We do the same thing, changing it to off for the music, which is the default. So now it comes in, it turns it on, changes the icon, and then turns it off the next time. So we'll try this. I will update my touch portal. Move it over here to a bit. And now I'm in the main scene, displaying my game, playing my game, doing whatever it is. I now hit the music 17. And lo and behold, it's playing the music. So now we can turn down the music just a little bit because it may be too loud. We still want to be able to talk. So now we have our fight scene or chase scene or whatever it is that we're playing in the game, and we have some music, and I'm still in my scene. So what happens if I change scenes? There's one of my graphics when I'm jumping off a cliff or something, or I do something and I see nice come up on the screen. I have all these other graphics that can run, and it does not interrupt the music. That's what I was looking for. And that's what I could not find. I watched so many videos about setting up the audio, but now I've got it. So I just wanted that to be able to share with you how I did it. And you can decide whether to use it or not use it. But this is what I like. So you can watch me on Twitch. On my channel, look for Just Not Good, spelled with 2 zeros in good. And I thank everybody for watching. You all have a great day and keep yourself safe. And I'll be listening to music while I play a game.